When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Boise State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience, Jesse. These kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He'll do it himself. And the Broncos will keep this drive going. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He'll run it again. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Running it back, it's Reese. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, Dave.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He's got his man. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Got his man quickly. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
You get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The hand to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Texas A&M going up tempo. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They want to run this quarterback. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. They'll give it to the back. Sweet feet on the move. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Handoff to the lone back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Aggies! What a grab and go for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
Boise State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Fires to the big fella. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready. Here in the second, we'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Going with the counter play here. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Scrambling away. Escapes trouble. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. They're trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. And the Broncos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Now on 3rd down for this offense. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Aggies' 3rd down defense just hasn't been great. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And the offense finds a way to cut into this this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Well, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Off-play action on first down. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Texas A&M going quickly.
A good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. The option look. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got
some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go right back to him. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. A low line drive and short kick. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Out of the gun, the inside give. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. They were trying to work the outside, and he played that perfectly and almost got the pick. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And they block it. Picks it up. He'll try to run it back. Pulled down to the 20, and the block punt sets them up 1st and 10 in the red zone. Boise State ready to send out that offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw, using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bulls his way forward. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Boise to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.